was a very, very funny, albeit straight, Preston Who!
I got it later. We got a school this week. The budget is just incredible. So I love doing stand-up, even though I'm not a professional. I'm giving stand-up the old college try, as I like to say, which is, It's crazy though, because I did fail out of college, actually, so it just means a lot more coming from me. Speaking of college, I just got a new job. Thank you, My job title is College Admissions Consultant, which means I can help your child get into the school of their dreams. Like I said, though, I failed out of state school, though, so don't ask me for help when they get in Harvard, Not while they're there. Jobs, though, I found over the years that the shorter your job title, the more real your job title is. Long job titles are pretty bullshit. So, like, if you have a one-word job title, like you're a doctor, you're a teacher, you're a bartender, that's a real job. That's a real job. If you have a two-word job title, you're like construction worker, that's real. Garbage man, that's real. Police officer, sadly real. That's still a real job. 3 words though, it's a case-by-case basis. Like my stepdad, school bus driver, one of the most real jobs you can have. I'm a college admissions consultant. Moving on. The one guy that I used to work for though, and I wrote this down to make sure I get it right, his full job title was Vice President of Enrollment Management and Interim Dean of Undergraduate Education, which is an 11-word job title, and that is fake as fuck. I could not stand that being his job title. He's not the worst though, because he did have a woman report to him who was the executive assistant to the Vice President of Enrollment Management and Interim Dean of Undergraduate Education. So, despite that title being proudly displayed in her email signature, like, she had to know, right? She had to know. Moving on. So, I think we should keep things a lot more simple in life, kind of like the Amish, right? We love the Amish, right? Yeah, okay. It's all right. You can laugh at them. They're not here to defend themselves. But I find that we're not too different from the Amish, actually. Like, there's some things we have in common. Like, we play the game Fuck, Marry, Kill. They play the game Plow, Betroth, Shun. Almost the exact same thing. Almost the exact same thing. Another thing that I've come across recently a lot, actually, is I hate when I say bless you to someone after they sneeze, and I get hit with the, actually it was a cough. Well, fuck you, you ungrateful bitch. Like, unbless. Like, we don't talk about the fact that if you have the power to bless someone, you probably also have the power to unbless them, right? So, like, my mom, true story, is a retired pastor. Like, if I, like spit water at her, I think I could unbaptize myself. No word on how I'm going to reverse my circumcision, though. So being in a bar has got me thinking about my drunk alter ego. If anyone has a drunk alter ego out there, mine's named Isaac. That's because Isaac follows Newton's 3 laws of motion when he starts drinking. So, first law of drinking, motion. A drinker at rest tends to stay at rest and fall asleep on the couch. A drinker in motion tends to stay in motion and go on a bar crawl. Number 2, drunk force equals mass of alcohol consumed times acceleration of how quickly you drink. And of course, number 3, for every drunk action, there's an equal and opposite hangover reaction. Man, you guys did not like high school physics, did you? So anyway, if you're interested in more about Isaac's experience with gravity bombs, talk to me after the show. So I find too that sports and reality TV, they're not that different really. Like, I think there's actually a lot of crossover appeal that we can take advantage of to find, like, more entertainment value for everybody. Like, if you can imagine, like, Simone Biles or Caitlin Clark's the next Bachelorette, like, I think that's a good idea. I also think it's a good idea if Lisa Rinna's performance on this season of The Traitors directly affected LeBron James' legacy. I would love that. Really, though, I think the main difference between sports and reality TV, though, is that in sports, athletes get the brain damage. In reality TV, the audience does. That's right. I did think of this one, actually, because of something else someone said. So I don't appreciate blowjobs. I really don't.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No, because like, It's a job, though, right? And if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I would much prefer getting like a blow hobby, even a blow passion project. That would be some good shit right there. I would love a blow passion project. All right, one more. All right, one more. Does anyone have any enemies out there? Any enemies? Yeah, okay. Some haters. Yeah, I don't have any enemies around the city, but I do have some naysayers. And actually, I ran into one of my naysayers the other day, and you know he had the nerve to say to me, "Nay." Yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, take care, everybody.